welcome back. Call it being sustainable, frugal, or plain old savvy, but we had some fun and delicious ideas for you when it comes to dealing with those almost empty jars of food in the back of your fridge or your pantry.
So to ensure no food is left behind and to give us some great meal ideas, we have food and sustainability author Panita Chitwell-Varma. Welcome. Hi. It's so good to see you. And listen, Panita, I know I get a sense of relief almost when I'm able to finish those almost empty jars, but I don't often think of what can be wasted when we don't get to use every last bit of it. So why do you think this is a good skill for all of us to have?
It's a great skill, really, Jess, because between using what we have and reducing what we throw away, those are kind of the two big tenets of sustainability. I mean, sustainability is really not as hard as Instagram would have us believe. And right?
I love that.
Yes, and so just using what we already have in the back of the fridge, not only are we saving money, we're also doing a bit for the planet.
Okay, let's get started. Let's start with honey, because first of all, I find it really hard to get it out of the bottom of the right. And then, but what do we do with it? We just like a little bit left at the bottom. How do you suggest that we use up the honey?
So this is this is yours, and then you have one too, Jess.
Okay,
but this
great.
is really what
Right
happens.
here.
It
Yeah.
crystallizes at the bottom of the jar, and it gets all cruddy and hard to get out, right? So what I do every morning, add your tea bag, favorite tea, and then a slice of lemon, and then
Add your tea bag, slice of
your
lemon.
tea bag, and in goes some of the hot water.
Hot water. Oh, so
so we've got honey lemon tea.
Is that hot?
Yeah, it's very hot. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I love this. What
Thank
a great
you.
idea.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
And you can
just
let it
have that.
sit.
It's so nice. It's
right?
comforting.
It's so comforting and it's already ready to go.
So it's a South Asian thing to start your day with honey and lemon and water. And so this, and you're using up the last bits of the honey at the bottom, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect, it's perfect.
That's the honey. Now you have another hack for us involving orange marmalade. Marmalade. Tell us what to do.
So orange marmalade, I've pre-mixed some oil, soy sauce, and I've got some orange juice in here, and I've got the little bits of marmalade at the bottom.
Yep.
Add those in here. Add in the orange peel and ginger that you see right there. So think of complementary flavors, right? Because we're using orange marmalade, and we're going to make this amazing stir-fry sauce. So add it in.
Okay.
Add in the little mix, and then we can shake on TV.
Oh, I love a shake.
I've
Just make
pre-mixed
sure the lid's on.
Okay.
Yes, lid is on.
Watch your lights.
Yeah, we're both wearing white.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And
shake,
then shake. And then it goes onto tofu, veggies. So that's the magic of TV right there.
Yeah, that's
so you've got examples.
Okay.
Yes. So I've got
I
tofu.
love this.
Yeah,
So
it's
this
for
is
trying.
good.
It's food safe. And I've got cabbage and snow peas and tofu that I've cooked up in this
so
marinade.
smart.
I'm so
This
sorry
is
the audience can't
fantastic.
taste
I
it.
love it. Okay, I'm very excited because pickles are up next, and they're popular, and everyone's got a jar, almost empty jar probably, in their fridge. So you say you have a great way that we can utilize what's left in.
Yes, so Pickles, I did a quick survey on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and Pickles, you're right, #1 on the list of things we buy and we can't finish. And so what I've done here, you've got a little jar of pickle juice, chopped gherkins in there. I've added some chili peppers, so I've pre-mixed some things to show the magic of TV, right?
It smells so good just as is.
Let me smell.
Oh, doesn't that smell good?
And so to that, you add the shallots. I've got the sliced onions right here.
Okay.
If you don't have shallots, go with the onions.
Yeah.
And then shake that.
Shake this.
Yes, there's a lot of shaking in this segment.
That's good.
Okay.
And then this actually goes on top. So this is a 2-in-1 hack. So you know that giant tub of hummus that everybody has?
Yeah.
And you've got right there,
Yeah.
Jess. And so this goes on top of any boring plain hummus, which is actually the cheapest one to buy. And then you add this on top. So
can I do that right now?
You can do it right now. Ideally, if you let the onions sit in the brine, they will pickle a little bit, and then
there we go. I got a little bit of.
So you need to hold, and then try that dip.
Yes,
I'm gonna try that dip.
Okay. That's
Trying that.
hummus
Watch your
and
white.
the pickles
Yeah, go.
topping. Yes, yes.
Lainey.
It's so good. Is it good?
It's so good.
I'm gonna try it after because the next one is peanut butter.
Yes. And so this is my favorite one. The peanut butter is my
peanut
favorite.
butter.
Yes.
Because when there's so little peanut butter left in the jar, you don't know what to do. It's not enough to make toast. Like, what do we do?
Yes, and it loses all of the oil. So I've got the cruddiest one. I've got the clean containers for you.
Okay.
And so peanut butter at the bottom, it's stuck at the bottom. I've got chili sauce in there. Take it off.
Chili sauce.
Yes, I've added some chili sauce to show the magic of TV.
Yeah.
Add in some ramen noodles.
Oh, ooh.
Yes.
Okay. This is.
So this is my kids' favorite, right? Because they can make it right there in the jar.
Okay.
I've got chopped broccoli because we need
Some
to
greens.
double our veggies.
Yeah. Okay.
In here.
I'm intrigued. I am intrigued.
Yes, and now add in some hot water.
A little bit?
Enough to cover the noodles.
Okay.
So I call this my 2-minute peanut butter noodles
Oh.
because it
this
does
is
take about 2
genius.
minutes. I've got one broccoli left over here.
Okay.
And then cover it up.
Are we shaking again?
We're shaking again. Yes. Jess
right.
is already shaking.
Hot water, ramen noodles, peanut butter, broccoli, and some chili sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
All
I
right.
closed it too tight.
Oh my gosh!
And so this is what we end up with in 2 minutes. We don't have 2 minutes, but this is what we would end up with.
Look at that. Looks like straight out of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes, and
I
it is
love it.
like this is something
that?
we can.
Everyone's seeing
We've got
that
our
now.
veggies in here, and then we've got our kind of this peanut butter satay sauce in there.
Oh my gosh,
This
I
is
love
so
it.
smart. And I haven't tried this dip yet. So I'm
You
gonna
have to
it
try
in a
the
second.
dip. Yeah.
Well, there's another dip if we have time for it.
Quickly, can you tell me about leftover oil in a jar? Very
Yes,
quickly.
so we talked about that,
Yeah.
right? Artichokes in oil, and
Yeah.
I've got in here mushrooms and beans in oil. Blend it together. Make something, what you have that's left over, into something that's pretty and fancy and that you can eat together as a family in
Try
front
it.
of the television, right?
Oh my
'Cause we're all
gosh, so
watching
this is
TV
all
and
the
eating.
leftover bits from those oil.
So this
oil
is
veggie
mushrooms and
jars.
oil, and yes. And the oil is really great, and it blends together really
I've
nicely.
served that to fancy people at a dinner party. That's the truth. Thank you, Benita.
Anita, this is amazing. What a pleasure to have you here and make us think
lovely.
differently about the small bits left in our
Right?
kitchen. And don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Hey there! Wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.